Hello everyone, my name is Mary Wanjiku Ashira. I'm a Rover Scout and a registered member of the Kenya Scout Association. I'm a Messenger of Peace Hero 2019, and therefore I would like us to discuss about the MOP Hero Awards. First of all, what is MOP? MOP is one of the major programs under the Better World Framework, and it is well known globally as most of the NSOs are practicing it through the various projects, and it also offers a platform where Scouts are able to share their stories and post their projects, what they are doing for their communities. Then, what is MOP Hero Awards? This is an award given to Scouts as a way of recognition of their outstanding efforts made in building the culture of peace. Simple. So how did I emerge a hero? I'm so passionate about the environment, and therefore I'm very concerned about its conservation and protection. And that's how I established a project back in the year 2017, a project known as the Brown Olive Project. Brown olive is an indigenous tree species, botanically known as the Olea africanus, and it is a tree that have proved to coexist well with crops. So the major objective of establishing this project, it is promoting the harmony between the biodiversity and the community. And the aim or the goals of this project, it is to curb climate change and mitigate the global warming. How? After realizing that the community where I come from, majority of them are farmers, and they clear the land and cut down trees for their agricultural activities like cultivation and livestock keeping, amongst other activities. And I didn't want them to continue clearing the forests. So I had to look for this particular tree which can coexist well with their crops, as they promote agroforestry and it doesn't harm the crops, the soil, or the livestock. And this tree is the brown olive. So what I did, I used the few resources I had and got some certified seeds from the Kenya Forests Research Institute, and I did a small nursery bed. Then when the trees germinated, I transplanted them in the trees bags and started donating to the community and private and public institutions, as I offer them some small environmental education about how to conserve the environment and why we should keep it protected. So I started with the community-based organization groups, their leaders, and after every training I conducted, I donated 2 or 3 seedlings and then tasked someone to take care of them. So people are wondering why I'm doing this, but I told them because most of them, they can't afford the Olea seedlings. They are quite expensive, but I decided to offer them freely because I'm after a conserved environment. So later I started training the tertiary institutions, the high schools and the primary schools, and there I tasked some scouts to take care of the trees and make sure that they are well nurtured until they mature. So after every training and after every tree planting session, I always took a photo and posted it in the social media. Mostly I use the Facebook, and it is in this social media that a scout leader, one from Australia and another one from an Asian country, they all inboxed me and they told me to tell them more about my project. So I just explained why I'm doing so and why specifically the Olea africanus tree. So I explained about the hundreds of advantages this tree has, both to the environment and to the community, and it's also a source of fodder to their livestock. So it was just as simple as that. And later, after like 2 weeks, I saw my story posted in it was featured in the Warzone Facebook page, and it attracted a lot of attention and a lot of likes, and many people are interested to know more about my project. Then after posting this story on the donation platform, I got some funds. I got about 500 US dollars funds for my project, and I was able to do a bigger nursery bed, which is until today, the seedlings are still there. I'm still donating to the communities, and it was just as simple as that. So, my fellow scouts, this is just to inform you that it is just the little things that we do that matters a lot. Remember, just like the hummingbird, very small efforts but great impacts. The same way, I believe by donating 2 or 3 seedlings to the community, it will make a great impact later by increasing our forest cover. And considering that this is an indigenous tree species which have uh, a lot of advantages to the environment and also to the community, I believe that in future we'll have curbed the issue of global warming, the issue of food insecurity, because now people will be having more produces or more yields from their farms. And the bottom line is to curb this climate change issue, which is a global challenge. Every country is facing the same. And by increasing the forest cover, I believe that I'll have I'll have contributed a percentage. And I'm also intending to plant about 3,000 trees by the year 2022. And I would like to widen the scope of my project. I've been doing it in central Kenya where most of the people are farmers, but now I intend to widen the scope by donating trees even nationwide. after receiving uh, After receiving funds from various partners and well-wishers, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a bigger nursery bed, and I'm I'm very hopeful that this project will even go continental, and the whole globe will be able to know why I'm doing this and why indigenous tree species. So, my fellow scouts, let's keep doing what we like most. It is these small things that matters a lot. Remember, what you are passionate in, that's what matters a lot. It doesn't matter how little it is, provided at the end of the day, it makes a positive change, or it creates an impact to the community, to the youths, to you yourself, and to the environment at large. So thank you very much, and let's continue uh, promoting peace in various ways, and for sure we'll keep being messengers of peace. Thank you. So, fellow scouts, after you become messengers of peace and you emerge a hero, this is a treasure or a plaque that you'll be awarded. It's one of my precious souvenir I've ever gotten in this scouting life. I like it.